Hi, Gemini. This is Perstephane Rose, and this is for the week of February 23rd through March 1st. The month is flying by, babe. So, for my Geminis, they want right off the bat, make sure you are not being idle this week. It makes me feel like there's a lot of they're telling me pressure, but they also make me feel like someone's watching the clock and watching it speed up on them, okay? So make sure that you are not being idle this week. It looks like that you have a lot that you need to accomplish, but they also show me you will be successful at accomplishing it. Make sure you only take one bit at a time. See how there's individual leaves here? They want you to focus on one leaf at a time. Do not look at the whole tree and say, I'm not going to be able to get it done. They show me look at one leaf at a time, you'll get the project done, okay? Or you get your errands done. Make sure you write your errands down because they do show me there's something about inefficiency. So if you have some goals or some projects that you need to get done, make sure you write them down, put them in priority order, and make sure that you accomplish them in that order. And by the end of the week, you will be very successful, okay? For my Geminis. What else for my Geminis? Okay. The other thing they want to talk to you about is it does show me that you may actually have a little bit of gossip going on. You may actually be participating in a little bit of gossip. They show me be very cautious and be very careful with what is going on or what is being said. So I would definitely, if people are sitting around the water cooler at work gossiping, I'd probably walk past them and go to the bathroom and go back to my desk. And the reason is they show me you don't want to get wrapped up because it's almost like if you stop and start doing a little bit of the gossiping, even if all you're doing is listening to the gossip, they show me they almost make you a ringleader. So then it's going to come back and bite you. Okay. So they show me just don't participate in the gossip this week. If you don't believe the information that's being told, they show me do some investigation work on yourself. And this could be also for like news articles. I know that everything's very chaotic right now. Maybe you need to do some investigating and see if that's actually what happened or the truth. If it's a family member issue, maybe you need to ask around and make sure the family member actually did lose their job, or are they just saying that they lost their job because they chose to take a different job, okay? Because they show me you don't want to be involved in the gossip. Try to figure out what the truth is. Otherwise, they make you a ringleader in the gossip, and it shows me that you get bit in the butt by it, okay? The divine also this week wants you to realize, Gemini, that you are focusing on the correct pathway. So the divine is guiding you. So if you're asking for God's help, God is here. Jesus is here. If you're asking for Buddha's help, Buddha is here. If you're asking for a deity, deities are here because they show me the divine is helping you this week. Okay, so it does show me the divine is listening and helping you. Not that they don't do that every week, just shows me that they have a lot involved with you right now, this week. The other thing they want to talk to you about is they do show me, see how there's a halo and there's a light behind his head? It does show me that you will be getting some information. And this may have to do with the gossiping. You're going to get some information, but it's good information. So make sure though that you do some research to actually make sure that it's correct information because they're making feel like this is like archives or maybe a library. Make sure you're doing some research because you're going to find that you can actually take not the whole information. See how there's this whole halo outside of him? He's only going to take this small piece of the information because that's the actual truth or the correct information. And then he's going to reinvest. So you actually may also, if you pay attention, I do not do this, but if you guys are stock markets or involved in the market of in some way, it does show me this week, you may want to, if you hear that IT is going to blow up, they show me do some research into whose IT is going to blow up, whose company is, and then they show me invest in that company. Don't do a broad investment. They show me invest in specific locations, okay? And it will pay out in the long run for you. May take 5 years, but it does show me it pays out, okay? Or 5 months. There's something about that. The last card they want to talk to you about, and I'm sorry, Spirit talks in my ear and it makes my ear itch. I'm sorry. They also want you, Geminis, to realize that you are not the only person in this same situation. So if you feel like you just got laid off, and why are they laying me off? I'm older. How am I supposed to get another job? What's going on? I can't seem to cover my bills. Please understand you are not the only person in this situation, okay? And they show me if you need help, you need to reach out. It does show me you have some community options. Otherwise, you need to get your resume out there and you will be successful and find a new job. Because they show me they don't want you to fall into victim mode. You are not a victim. This is something that happens, and it's happening across the board to lots of people. So they don't want you to fall into, oh, woe is me, isolation, because then you're not productive at all and you can't make anything be successful, okay, because you get into this woe is me. So make sure that you just pick yourself back up, fill out your resume, get back out there on the streets. If someone tells you no, they don't want to date you, that's okay. There's lots of other opportunities out here that want to date you, okay? So they show me you just need to get back into the game. Now, Geminis, for my birthday, my sister got me this cool little Darth Vader. He is an 8-ball Darth Vader. So I want you guys to think of a yes and no question, and we're going to ask Darth Vader what it is, okay? So,
what is thy bidding, my master?
Ask your yes and no question.
Your future is disarming.
So that is probably a maybe, okay? So, you guys have a wonderful week, Gemini. Now, Gemini, if you guys want a reading with myself, Perstephane Rose, or any of the other gifted psychics on my website, please go down into the bio. You'll find that information there. Otherwise, I will see you next week.